Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagby here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we reached the resort. Did some battles at the 7-star restaurant. On for some experience and money. Helped a girl with a shuttle key and met at the developers. Now we're going to continue down our journey to Pastoria City. I took the liberty of healing off screen. Anyway, you come out here, turn right here, and you can find yourself a red shard. These serve a little purpose, I believe, in the route after Pastoria. Hotel Grand Lake, another world on Lake Valor. I stand stoically in front of the deep blue sea. Why? Because I'm a rich boy. The seaside suits me better than the sea. And there's a Shellos. This particular Shellos is a form that you can find in this side of Sinnoh. Hey, we got some trainers here. If I can even fight them. Isn't this nice? I love my inner tube. Let's battle, kid. Is that Jared or Gerard? And speaking about Shellos, there it is right there. This is, I believe, the Eastern form. The Eastern form and Western form, I think the pink one's called Western, has no real difference in terms of stats as far as I'm aware of. I believe they're just purely cosmetic. Just to show where you caught your Shellos. But any Shellos you find in the, obviously, Western side will be Western form. And any Shellos you find on the Eastern side will be Eastern form. So basically, in the case of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, this basically tells players... I think I might keep Lola out, because I don't think... Yeah, I'll actually bring out Koshi. What I was gonna say. Yeah, basically this tells players, like, hey, I caught this Shellos in this side of the region, which, by the way, for Generation 8 players, this is the only way you can get Eastern form of Shellos, is through this game, or if you're lucky enough to find it in Pokemon Go. Because in Sword and Shield, only the Western form is in that game. You cannot find the Eastern form in any way, shape, or form. So if you want the Eastern form of Shellos, you either have to be lucky enough to find it in Pokemon Go, or own this game and caught the Eastern form. I also forget if the Underground takes it into account as well. So I don't know if, like, if you're on like the Eastern side of the Underground, you'll find Eastern form Shellos, and if you're on the Western side, you'll find Western form of Shellos. I don't know if the Underground takes that into account. Couldn't make a move very well because my inner tube got in the way. Find anything, Lola? Look around relentlessly. Okay, so let's switch you out. I'm not gonna bring Hideyoshi out in the fight because I believe most of the trainers on this route are water type trainers. So we're gonna bring out Trace for this. And anyway, Hideyoshi is gonna be benched for the next gym because Hideyoshi's not gonna be useful for that gym. I'm gonna tell you that much. I can battle too. Let's battle this kid. Is that like Charlesia? I think is how you say that. And out comes the B-Barrel, which actually seeing this B-Barrel. For starters, it's water type, so it's gonna get utterly destroyed by Trace. But seeing this B-Barrel reminds me, today is the date I'm recording this is the 12th of January. To give a time of reference to this conversation, Bidoo's Big Stand just came out today. That little animation short, which I think it's like maybe like around 8 to 10 minutes on the Pokemon channel. For a short focused on Bidoof, that was a really amazing short. Like, actually made Bidoof like really awesome by the end of it. Like, alright, Bidoof's become a meme, so let's capitalize it and make it extremely popular. I lost, now I feel hungry. But yeah, if you haven't seen that that short, go look it up. It's called Bidoof's Big Stand, and it's a really amazing short. Like, Pokemon has had like a lot of great shorts like recently. Like, I'm trying to remember their names, but I know there was like the one where I forget the name of it. But it's where the girl goes to the school at night and it's haunted and she becomes a Gengar. That's really amazing. And then there's another short focused on Pamcham, like it wanting to be a hero and didn't want to evolve as a resort because people feared its evolution Pangoro. It's an amazing the Pokemon shorts that they've done have been really amazing. I recommend checking them out when possible. There's a fancy hotel and a fancy place with a fancy restaurant. Fancy restaurants filled with fancy people who would think of themselves being too fancy to battle alone. Aw, I almost had the fish I reeled in. Here we got a battle. Fisherman Kenneth. Oh, please don't tell me Kenneth has nothing but Magikarps. I thought, oh god, what's his name from Route 2010? Outside of Eterna. Was like the only fisherman that had Magikarps. Please don't tell me this guy's an all Magikarp team as well. Oh, what was his name? Was it like Jamie or something? I'm forgetting that trainer's name. I'm gonna have to like look back through my videos. Find that name, because I know for a fact I episode titled that fisherman's name. Oh no, this guy actually has a Gyarados, so he's much better than that trainer. He actually has something that is actually a threat. Sadly, Gyarados is water flying, so it's gonna be 4 times weak to this Spark. But at least it doesn't have nothing but Magikarps. He at least has a Gyarados. Anyway, Trace level up to 36. Want to send out Remoraid. Now let's bring out Lewis. Let's fight his fish with my otter. After all, otters love fish, don't they? Bite down on this fish. You need to have more respect for a grown-up. Whoa, Trace was freaking out there for a moment. You need to settle down some. Now, I think if you fish here with a good rod, you can find Remoraids here. I think, because I think typically what the fisherman has is typically what's in the water here. At least 1 or 2 Pokemon on their team is from the water they're fishing from. Dr. Footstep's house. Footprints reveal all. What do you think, Trace? Stretched out and relax. Speaking about stretching, I remember seeing on Twitter of Luxray doing, like, what's that pose that's been going around that's, like, really popular? Like, the Jack something pose? That's from, I think, like, Guilty Gear? Or whatever that fighting game's called. Anyway. Pokemon are quite easy for me to read. I only need to see their footprints, and the innermost thoughts are revealed to me. Oh, you are skeptical of my claim? Then, let your Luxray walk in front of me right here. From its footsteps, I will determine how it feels about you. Donnie is a remarkable human and trainer that I can always perform the best as any Luxray possibly can. I attribute that entirely to my partner Donnie. When we travel, I can see the wild Pokemon eyeing us enviously. And that's what your Luxray thinks of you. I must say, your Luxray and you share a very close bond. This is for you. So he's given us a footprint ribbon. So we go check out our ribbons, which I think is one of our first ribbons we've gotten. The footprint ribbon. This ribbon I believe was reintroduced in this game, because I don't think you could get this ribbon in Sword and Shield, I don't think. But basically, if your Pokemon has, I think it's either high friendship or max friendship with you, you can get the footprint ribbon from them. A ribbon rewarded to a Pokemon deemed to have top quality footprint. So, just real quick, let's see how our other team members are. He will only check whatever Pokemon's in the front of your party. So let's see what Hideyoshi has to say. Donnie is a remarkable human and trainer that I can always perform the best any way a foreigner possibly can. I believe whenever he says that, you've gotten the requirements for the footprint ribbon. When we travel, I can see wild Pokemon. So this should give us, yep, a footprint ribbon. Alright, let's see what Koshi thinks. Is she high enough friendship for the ribbon? Because if I can get most of my team this ribbon now, that would be actually pretty sweet. Okay, she's not at max friendship. But I don't know if this is high enough for the ribbon. If I were to say there would be friendship between Pokemon and people, would my friends understand? But if you see Donnie and me, you will understand. Because Donnie and I are friends. And that's what your Jirachi thinks of you. Okay, so it is high enough to get the footprint ribbon. So it isn't max friendship. I think you just have to have really high friendship. Lola, I can see her getting it because she requires happiness to evolve. Let's see what Lewis has to say. Some wild Pokemon frown upon others for traveling with humans. They leer at the caught Pokemon that have forgotten the wild. But that view is mistaken. They've just never met a trainer who could be a great partner. A great partner like Donnie, in other words. Okay, so it's not high enough for the ribbon. And let me guess, Lola's gonna be the same. She's not high enough for the ribbon as well. Make a perfectly matched combo. I've seen all sorts of people so far, but he understands my feelings the utmost. I am a little hungry, can you tell, right? Okay, so everyone but Lewis and Lola are high enough friendship for the ribbon. I actually just realized I need to switch them around. So I need to work on my friendship with Lewis and Lola if I want to get those ribbons for them. Yeah, that's just one of the many ribbons that you can get. Is still on an amount of energy. Did I read the sign, by the way? Yeah, footprints reveal all. Alright, we got a beauty there. If you come here, and smash this rock. There's a honey tree over here. I don't think there's anything else but this honey tree. It could potentially be one of the rare trees. Let me demonstrate my technique. It's how this grown-up battles. Let's take her on. Beauty candy? She brings out a Glameow. Let's battle. Down goes the Glameow. And she's defeated. That's how you attack? Passa! You thought of that, Lewis. Seems a little relieved. Now this guy is not a trainer. There's something on top of this big cliff here. My instincts tell me that, but how am I supposed to climb up? Well, we're not going to be finding out for a little while. We smashy this rock and we get the TM40 Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace is, I believe, a 60 powered move, if I remember correctly. It's physical. But the great thing about Aerial Ace is that it never misses. An attack that never misses. Yeah, it's 60 power. So it doesn't matter how much the opponent lowers your accuracy, it will never miss. Unlike that one time in the anime where somehow Gardenia's Turtwig could avoid Aerial Ace for some stupid reason. But yeah, great move because it will never miss. So no matter how much the opponent lowers your accuracy, you are always going to hit with it. The only time it will not hit is generally if the opponent uses something that either prevents your attack, like Protect or something like that. Yeah, pretty much anything that can outright stop your attack. Otherwise, it's a move that's never going to miss. Ball Pokemon can be found here. I don't think... Okay. I was gonna say you can find Floatzel's here, but I don't think there are any noteworthy Pokemon here. I'm gonna have to look in between episodes. But I don't think there's anything of note here. Like, I don't know if there's like any Pokemon that's here that you couldn't catch in a previous route. Or at least that's not like an evolution of a Pokemon that you've caught in a previous route. Hiyushi grew to level 36. Ooh, close combat. And it's a 5 PP move, but it has 120 power. The user fights up close without guarding itself. It also lowers the user's defense and special defense stats. So this hits really hard. But the problem is you don't have a lot of PP for it, and it lowers your defenses. Which, as you can see, with his defense being 54 and special defense being 43, this would literally turn him into a glass cannon. After like 1 or 2 uses of it. I didn't know he could learn it. Oh, because he's going to evolve. That's why he can learn it. Do I keep Power Up Punch or Mach Punch? I could keep close combat on me just in case of an emergency. I don't know if I'll keep it in terms of the long term, but... Blinding Speed or hitting harder. I think I might get rid of Mach Punch. And keep the Power Up Punch. I'll think about if I'm going to keep close combat for the long term. Depending on what moves I want to teach Hideyoshi in the future, but that's not a bad set of moves. It will turn Hideyoshi into a glass cannon. And here we go, he's finally going to evolve. Hideyoshi is evolving. Hideyoshi evolved into Infernape. Let's take a look at its data. The user uses a special kind of martial arts involving all its limbs. Its fire never goes out. What do you think, Lewis, that Hideyoshi evolved? Anyway, let's hit the town. I'm pretty sure I can squeeze in enough time to show off Pastoria. Footprints are left in the sand when you walk on a beach. Pokemon seem to enjoy leaving footprints as much as people. It's a long way from Balestone. I'm exhausted. Welcome to Pastoria. I'm visiting the area because I want to see the Great Marsh. I'm staying at the Lakeside Hotel. We are finally here to Pastoria. Howdy there, let me examine your Pokemon to see if it's worthy of a scarf. I see. This isn't what I hope to see. I can't lie to you. So I'll just tell you straight. The Pokemon's not bad, but it's not good either. It's just so-so. If you want to improve this one's conditions, feed it more Poffins. So this dude here, if you have your stats almost maxed out in any category of the contest stats, he will give you a scarf related to that contest stat. I believe you need to get your contest stat to, I think, around 200 points for him to give you a scarf. The scarves are extremely useful for the Super Contest because any Pokemon that's holding that scarf in the competition you go in, so if the Pokemon is holding a pink scarf and you go into the cuteness competition, it raises that Pokemon's stat. This can be beauty stat, cuteness stat, I mean. So this is a great way to raise the stats of a Pokemon for the contest if you couldn't possibly max out their stat. I think it even raises their stats even after you max them out. So it does give them an edge in the contest. So when you are close to maxing out a contest stat, make sure you come back to this guy and get those items. You really want them for the Super Contest. My brother's girlfriend is the massage girl in Balestone City. So this is her boyfriend. They take strolls with their Pokemon whenever they get together. It really helps them stay close. Alright, nothing on the TV about us. Please. Okay, thank you. You're just like the totally impatient boy I met earlier. Just like you, he was very close with his Pokemon. Hey, thanks for making me smile. These might put a smile on your face. Got some bubble stickers. Lewis is looking around, searching for something. Some trainers deliberately prevent their Pokemon from evolving. They wait until the Pokemon levels up and learn certain moves. You can do that. Some Pokemon can learn certain moves early if you prevent them from evolving. Grr, this is so annoying. What is it? Oh, some kid with only 3 gym badges. Little twerps like you should know to stay out of Team Galactic's way. Now this package from Veilstone, where should I set it off? Yep, this is gonna be a smashing job for Team Galactic. Team Galactic's up to no good, but we can't do anything about him right now. In the Great Marsh, they use quick trams on rails for transportation. They prevent damage to the Great Marsh's ecosystem. So they got trams. Here's the gym. We are not going to be tackling the gym right away. There's a bunch of other stuff I want to do before we do the gym. Especially that I want to show off that would be great training for you guys. The Pastoria City, the Pastoria gym leader is like breathtaking in a weird way. It's hard to explain, you'll know what I mean though. Pastoria City's Great Marsh. Anyway, let's grab some berries. By the way, this is a excellent place to grow some berries. Because these are smack dab in the city. So you can fly here and just grab them for any berries that you're growing here. So I'm definitely going to be planting some berries here off screen. Someone in the Great Marsh offered me a technical machine containing a hidden move, but I declined. I don't need it because the gym leader will use defog for us if we ever need it in the city. Ah, so there's a hidden machine in the Great Marsh. We're gonna have to go check that out in the next episode. Here where I'm standing, on smack dab in the middle of town. Everyone calls me the Pokemon Move Maniac. I prefer Move Tutor. I know every move that a Pokemon learns while they are leveling up. I can teach a Pokemon those moves. I can teach a move to a Pokemon of yours if you like. I'll do if you trade me a heart scale. Oh, that's it. That's the honest to goodness heart scale. Let me guess. You want me to teach one of your Pokemon a move? So the Move Tutor, you can show him any of your Pokemon and he can let you learn certain moves. Some moves, like here, like Flare Blitz, can only be learned through Move Tutor. Some moves you can relearn if you've forgotten them, with the exception of any special event moves given to that Pokemon via an event. Yeah, let's give Hideyoshi Flare Blitz. Much better than Flame Wheel. If you want to get heart scales, you can find them in the underground. They're not too hard to find. They're not rare. They're fairly common, if I remember correctly. They're just hard to find because they're like a free block radius, so they can be a little hard to find. Also, a neat little thing that they did for this game, that they changed this guy a little bit. If you do teach Pokemon 10 moves off this guy, after the 10th heart scale, he's willing to teach Pokemon moves for free. So keep that in mind if you are teaching your Pokemon a lot of moves off him. I'm gonna have to look later on to see. Ooh, Lewis is holding something. Ooh, a rare berry. A scarf berry. So yeah. I'm gonna have to look in between episodes to see what my Pokemon can learn, to see if there's anything off him that's worth teaching to my Pokemon that they can't learn normally. I think Lewis has a move that can only be taught to him via heart scale. I'm gonna have to double check to see what it is. Have you been to the Pokemon Mansion? The owner, Mr. Blacklot, likes to brag about his rare Pokemon. We might be seeing the Pokemon Mansion at some point. Here you have a Croagunk statue, which I believe this is, though it's made of wood, it looks like it's sleeping poison, which I believe Hop in Sword and Shield has something similar to it, which was a hint to this game. Anyway, here you can get some nest balls, which are good for capturing low-level Pokemon that are below level 30. The lower level they are from level 30, the easier they are to catch, so keep that in mind. You can get Dust Balls here, and you can finally buy Quick Balls. I'll probably buy a few later on, but yeah, definitely stock up on these. They make capturing Pokemon a joke. Like, these have, I think, like a 4 or 5 times capture rate at the beginning of battle. Like, if you use it on the very first turn, which pretty much makes it that way you can capture most Pokemon without even needing to battle them. Pokemon Croagunk is the city's official mascot. Croagunk sure is purely, we're hopping. We're hoping it gets popular around the world. Well, Hop has one in Sword and Shield, so it must have. Put stickers on the ball capsule and put on a Pokeball. And done! Another Pokeball made by me. It's one of a kind. The Great Marsh keeps the weather cool in the summertime. This is a good time for water-type Pokemon. Did I check this house? No, I don't think so. You know about Burnby and how they come in different forms. Do you have all the forms of that of Burnby there? Ah, you don't even have a single Burnby? You don't like them? That's kind of mushy and cute. Burnby are an interesting example. They hint at how the environment can shape people's personalities. Anyway, we have just one more house to check before we end off. I study rare Pokemon that appear only in the Great Marsh. This house you're gonna love. I've been hiking all around Sinnoh region. I love planting berries wherever I go. I'll give you a berry too. Please plant it somewhere. We get an Orca berry. This is the third and final berry giver in the game. She has a lot of the rarer berries, so make sure you come and visit her every day to get the majority of the rare berries. Some you still need to find by hoping your Pokemon finds them when you interact with them, either by walking around the world or by walking around Amity Square. My sister gathers berries every day. Please come and visit again. We cook berries too. We mix them up. They're yummy. I think we'll end things off here. Now that we've gotten to Pastoria City and we started exploring it, there's still a few things left to do. We'll obviously check out the Pokemon Center probably in the next episode. But I think we'll check out what this place is in the next episode, because there's supposedly something hidden there. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, do like the video, it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode, and also share this episode so that way more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. I greatly appreciate your guys' support. I'll see you next time. Later.